Hi guys, it's me Fab, I'm ghosting it. Can you see me? I'm trying not to disturb the wither skeletons. Today we're gonna build the perfect wither skeleton skull farm. Yes, that's right, because you asked for it. No, just kidding. It's me, and yeah, we are gonna build the perfect wither skeleton farm today because even though I did a tutorial like a month ago on a very simple wither skeleton farm, a lot of you have been asking, yeah, but how do you make it better? How do you make the perfect farm? And it's actually pretty easy in 1.16, 1.16.1, 1.16.2. So that's what we're going to do today. And it's going to end up looking something like this. Yes, this is future footage. And the rates will be approximately 60 skulls an hour for one layer. But let's get into it. But first, selfie. Yeah, I just want to have a shot with him to remember this by. And hello. Okay, enough horsing around. The difference between a perfect wither skeleton farm and the one we built a month ago is you have to build it in one of two biomes. It has to be the warp forest or the soul sand valley because fewer mobs spawn in these valleys, which means that you can actually get away with only spawn proofing the fortress itself, as you can see here. I've been lucky with this one as well because it's underground. Is it only me or is there more fortresses underground now? So basically I've just been slapping down bottoms on the inside of it, and then I found an intersection like this, and I made room 19 by 19 because that's where the wither skeletons will spawn, and let's just build it. So I dug down a hole 5 by 5, 24 deep, and now I'm gonna place piglin in there because if you don't know, piglins and wither skeletons now aggro on each other, so we can use a piglin to lure in the wither skeletons faster. But as I also mentioned in my first video with the skeleton farm for 1.16, you have to make it so that the piglin, if he has a crossbow, doesn't hurt the wither skeletons, and so that the piglin survives. So this, I think, was the right way to do it. Let me just get in some lights. This is just for the video. You don't want light in your farm when it's actually working, because wither skeletons will only spawn under light level 7. But yeah, this looks about right if I remember it. And then there has to be trapdoors there to keep away the wither skeletons from the piglin itself, like this, I think. Yeah. And then we put in wither skeleton. A piglin. And you can see the wither skeleton aggros immediately. And they don't seem to be able to reach each other. But he's high, isn't he? I just lowered it once. That's looking better, I think. Yeah, he won't be able to shoot his crossbow from there. Okay, then you place in the trapdoor. It's the classic trapdoor trick: 5 on one side, 3 on the two others, 5 on 5, 5, 3, 3, and then we go back just to see if something spawns and if they fall in. So let's see, have they fallen in? Yes, it works. Great. Now, if the wither skeletons fall, more than 22 blocks, they will die, and we don't want that. So we're going to place a layer of lava on signs like this. You know the trick. Maybe now I'll just do it in the corners. This won't hurt the wither skeletons because they're fireproof, so to speak. It will only slow down their fall. So that looks good. Yes, that looks good. Let's go down and see. What we're going for is that we want the wither skeletons to be one-hit kills. So we're just waiting for one, and there he is. He survived. Okay, are they one-hit kills now? Let's try and see. Stand still. I don't want to hurt you. Okay, now we have to make some kind of killing chamber where we can stand, and there's a new mechanic as well in 1.16. It's lava, but we're gonna make I've used walls like this, so there's more room. They can fall down there. And in a 5x5 area, if I place lava here, it will ever so slowly, but it works. It will ever so slowly push the mobs towards the corner. And what you have to imagine is that this room is totally filled with the skeletons, so there will always be someone dropping down the hole. But as I'm going to do this video like process, so to get it to be perfect, you need a lot of wither roses. So I'm going to do this, how you build it first, and then you can work it, get wither skulls and get wither roses, and then make the farm better. So you will need it to also push places, and it does. Let's go down to the killing chamber, right down here, and what you see is the mobs come down here. I have 3 hoppers pointing into a chest like this, and a trapdoor so I can get the XP, it doesn't get stuck in the hopper. And I'm just, yeah, you can see this, I haven't made an proper entrance, but if we look up, you can see there's a lot of other mobs spawning up here. And as long as we don't have wither roses, which only allows the withers to spawn, we're gonna have to do something about it. And an easy way to improve it, to get rid of the magma cubes, is just to use carpets in the pattern like this. Then at least the larger ones of the magma cubes won't spawn. So let's just do this. Very easy, like so. And but do you see something? Something's missing. All right, I made the usual trick, as you can see, trapdoors to make the wither skeletons walk in. Let's see them, what happens. Oh, did you see that? They're actually hurting the piglin. So, okay. This seems to work. So if you put trapdoors like this, the skeletons get in, and the piglin can't shoot even though he has a crossbow. I really have to watch my own videos apparently, but I've changed it now so it's one higher than I did in the beginning, as you can see. And now we are basically getting to where we can make the farm work. We just need this, of course, no video from MineTheFab without that. And we got to get rid of the light in here that I just have, so that you can watch the video better. Yeah, I actually discovered that I needed to lower the lava with 5, so it's now 10 from the edge. Otherwise the light levels were too high and we got spawning spaces we couldn't use. So you actually might want to lower the killing chamber with another 5 as well. We're just clearing out the mobs that have spawned so far, checking out what's coming in, and it will be a multi-mob farm for a while. We need to get enough wither skulls so we can raise wither and get some wither roses so that we can make this farm even better. But this will provide around 12 an hour, so we have to get some skulls and raise some withers. I need to see if I can get some chickens, because although we had this server for years, one thing that we haven't got is a wither rose farm. So we want the wither to kill as many chickens as possible so we can get wither roses. Notice how I bravely let my youngest son do this. If you get the room. Oh, there is. And they're knocking the out of him. Look at them. And oh, that explosion didn't even kill them. But they're not really able to do anything to him. He's killing them because they're too far down. Do we need to help them? He's going up. He's going up. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Always good to have iron golems helping you. You can do it any other way, of course. But you will need to kill a lot of withers to get the wither roses you need if you don't have a wither rose farm already. And what what I would suggest is that you place them like 1/3 or something, every third block, until you fill it out, because it actually do kill mobs even though they're there. You can't place wither roses on nether brick, so you'll have to change it out for the rack. Luckily there's enough of it around, so let me just do that and get back to you. So here you see 391, if I haven't missed a spot, 391 wither roses, and nothing else should be able to spawn here. And if we look down, well, they have spawned a lot, and I think there's a problem with the shaft to the killing mechanism. We need to make it wider somehow. Let me get down here and try to do something with walls like this. Okay. I also need to change the glass here, so we just have a bit more room that the withers can fall down on. Can I get down here like this, like this? That seems to work, right? Let me go down to the killing chamber and see. And of course we also need to move the glass here, exchange that, because otherwise it will get stuck on this. So okay, how does this work then? Oh, that's a lot of wither skeletons. But there's it also allows for more than 24 to be in there without getting entity cramming. So what I'm wondering now is, will I get withered if I get too close? And I might, because yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, I gotta fix that. Hang on. But it is really satisfying, isn't it? I mean, yeah. Okay, that's an easy fix. Now you shouldn't be able to get withered when you're standing here in the killing chamber. Can we make this farm even better? And we can. Personally, I think it's a bit overkill. I think this is the perfect farm, 60 skulls an hour, and but we can actually go around, see if there's any places that they spawn, and we can make 3 layers. That's right. If you are at a crossroad, the bounding box does allow you to make 3 layers, 3 high. So you can actually up the yield that it gives. It won't make 3 times as many skulls, but it will give you more skulls. But you have to make changes. So as you can see, I put trapdoors all around the piglin this time, and I've put netherrack around the bottom at his feet, around the fence post, and roses on the corners, so nothing can spawn there. This is just to make sure that the withers won't fall down and kill the one underneath. And what I'm testing right now is that I can see I need to lower the lava once more, but I can't be bothered right now. But that's the same as we did before. We need to lower it 5 more to have all spawning spaces to work. Otherwise the light level is too high. If we go down here, you can see I made some changes to this room as well. I made the hole in the middle, and the lava in each corner, pushing all the wither skeletons to the middle. And if I just remove the lava, you can see how I've done it. Let's just do this. So the other configuration simply couldn't handle the amount of wither skeletons. So I basically just made a cross like this and put signs in, and then 1 sign on top in the middle. So they will fall down in this cross shape for hole. Yeah, right down there. And if we go down to the killing chamber, let me just put the lava back in there. Yeah, go away so I can, thank you. Let me just do that. So you can see that they're actually going quite fast, and they're not getting stuck on anything. Of course they only go with the speed of the lava, but that's okay. And down here I just made a cross like this, and with hoppers underneath slabs. And if we look in here, that's our old killing chamber with and it works fine with the up to 1 layer. But if we have 3 layers, we need something more, and they're just pointing down into this chest like this. And what you will see is you can I mean, you probably can't even keep up. I have a sharpness 5, and I have sweeping edge 3, and of course looting on this sword, and it is I mean, it's just barely that I can keep up and keep the wither skeletons away. So it does give more. It doesn't give 3 times as much, but it does give more. So I don't know, maybe on a server you can use that many wither skulls. I don't have a use for it in my world, but you could do it. You could make 3 layers, and you could have not the perfect, but the ultimate wither skeleton farm. So and I won't be testing this, you know, for hours and hours, because I mean, if you're going for this, you probably will read something about it somewhere else and do some testing. But it is clearly an option if you have enough wither roses to make 3 layers in your farm. Let's just take a look. How much is that? That is 8. Okay, and you can see I can't keep them away. I can't keep a clean slate down here. And this should tell you something about the rates. Now we have 16. It's pretty insane. Okay, dudes, dudesses, thank you for watching. And if you like it, then give it a like, hit that belly button, subscribe, you know, it all supports the channel, and I will see you in the next one.